Hello and welcome to another edition of Capra Comparison Picks. I'm Ranch and today I'll be giving you the Capra Comparison Picks for UFC Fight Night 190, also known as UFC Vegas 30. These are mixed fights because you guys know I mess up the order because I start doing my research. This week I started super early, started Saturday. So the fight order has changed, but so be it. I've got a couple prelims and I think this is on the main card now. Anyway, let's get on with it. Oh, before I get into this fight card, let's discuss last week's full transparency. I went 5-7, but have no fear. I didn't bet a lot because it was a tough card. Ask anybody. It was a very tough card. Let's see. Nick Nigamoranu, that guy, trap. I said it was a trap if you watched my live show, and I hedge bet him. Thank goodness I hedge bet that because I thought that was the trap. However, my pick on the show was Alexa Kamur, and on Tapology I picked him too, but I hedge bet him. And he came through. Rick Glenn flipped. I flopped, and then I flipped back. Thankfully, I cashed out on that one. Matt Semmelsberger let me down. Let's go. Let's see. I'm gonna go quickly through this. Oh man. Okay. So. Next I had Josh Parisian. I picked him right. Split decision win. Sung Woo Choi, picked him. KO in the first. Bam, nailed it. I said TKO. Casey O'Neill. She beat Lara Procopio. That one I did get wrong. She submitted her in third round. Good on her. Then we have, I picked, I'm sorry. I picked Kanako Murata, and Verna Jandarova broke her arm off. Not literally off, but she broke her arm. But she didn't tap. She's a trooper, that Kanako Murata. But anyway, yeah, that one, lost that. Davey Grant, I thought it was kind of close, but he lost unanimous decision to Marlon Vera. Got that one wrong. Then, I picked Bruno Silva to be Wellington Turman. That cashed in for me. Knockout first round. Matt Brown, he surprised everybody by beating Diego Lima via TKO in the second. I was going to pick that. I was going to hedge bet, but to be honest with you, I did not. And finally, we've got, I got Sergey Spivak correct. I did hedge bet Olenek, but obviously I didn't cash on that because Sergey Spivak won. And then I reluctantly picked Dan Ige. However, because Chan Sung Jung the Zombie was the underdog, last minute I hedge bet that, and he came out as the victor via decision. A good decision. He classed. He put on a clinic. He did what he wanted in that fight against Dan Ige, pretty much. Okay, let's get on with these mixed fights for UFC Vegas 30. Starting with, I do believe this is the curtain opener. Originally, it was not, but it is now with the new order. We've got at lightweight, that's 155 pounds, we have Yancy Medeiros taking on Damir Hadžović. Okay, Yancy Medeiros is the slight underdog here. He's coming off back-to-back 3 losses in a row. However, they were 2 very good opponents. Most recently, he lost to Lando Venata, unanimous decision. Before that, Gregor Gillespie, you know all about Gregor Gillespie. Ground and pound, second round, and prime cowboy Cerrone. He got Yancy Medeiros got knocked out by Cerrone back when Cerrone was still great, and that was he got knocked out in the first round. He fights out of Team Hakualu. However, he's I heard he's been training with Max Holloway, also from Hawaii. So I'm not sure where, but I heard that he is training with Max Holloway exclusively. He's got a 1-inch height, and to listen to this, 5.5-inch reach advantage over Damir Hadžović. Let's talk about Damir Hadžović, the favorite. 13-6 is his professional record. The Bosnian Bomber. Horrible, horrible nickname. Bosnian Bomber. That's a bad nickname on a few different levels. Anyway, he's coming off back-to-back losses himself. Most recently, Renato Moicano rear naked choked him in the first round. Before that, Christos Giagos beat him by unanimous decision. He fights out of Arte Suave in Copenhagen, Denmark. This fight was supposed to happen during Vegas 27. I forget why it didn't, but here it is now as the curtain jerker. So, let's see what these cappers have to say. We're going to start with Yancy Medeiros. Okay, taking Yancy, we've got the parlay punch. Matt is saying by decision. Josh is saying by decision also. They're both saying by decision for Yancy Medeiros, both in agreement. Then we've got King of Crackdowns. You got it, baby. 50.95. King Crackdowns 50.95. This was his. So a lot of these videos, these picks were from Vegas 27 predictions. They were available, so I took them. I don't think anything's really changed since their original picks, so we're sticking with it. King Crackdown said decision. Another one that was early, UFC Vlad, UFC Celebrities and Classics. The Bulgarian Cowboy, he is taking the under and he's leaning Medeiros. So we're going to say within distance, even though his pick is the under, that it doesn't go the distance. And, but if the capper says it must take a side, I guess I take Medeiros. And then we've got Chris Cross, the Community MMA. Now he has the old breakdown pick video, and he did upload new ones. His most recent one, he's saying by decision for Yancy Medeiros. However, this is not a full capper consensus because the fifth capper is actually two of them. It was from the Hub Sports Radio. But it's not the one Die Hard MMA podcast. It is called Stat Diggers. Stat Diggers. And that is Uncle Wheezy and DFS by the numbers. Wheezy is not taking a side, but he is taking the under, the violence bet. He thinks this is going to stay under. And DFS, Brady is leaning Damir Hadžović because this Stat Diggers, this show, early predictions, oh, it's fantastic. They list side by side all the statistics when it comes to striking, like striking accuracy, strikes absorbed versus strikes landed, grappling, takedown defense, takedown, what's the word? Takedown accuracy, win-loss, past 5 opponents. Man, they go right thick with the data. Yeah, gather the info. You can gather a ton of info watching Pub Sports Radio, Stat Diggers, early picks with DFS by the numbers. And I'm in the middle of a video. Can you get it yourself?
No.
Are you kidding me, Nora? Where's your brother? Upstairs? He can get it for you. Get a cup, and get it out, and I'll pour it for you. So, yeah. Anyway, in this, when they put up the stats, Hadžović has better stats all down the line, except for maybe strikes. There's like one of the 5 major stats when it comes to striking, grappling, or 4 major statistics. Anyway, it got me thinking. This Medeiros coming off 3 losses in a row, yet they are very good opponents. Damir Hadžović, he's coming off 2 losses in a row, and the last one was rear naked choked first round by Renato Moicano. But man, I don't like going against the statistics. But I'll take plus money because I'm a plus money junkie. You guys know I'm a plus money junkie. What? Yeah, I am. What do you want? Orange juice?
There wasn't any other milks.
There's milk in the back fridge. Anyway, I'm gonna take Medeiros, and I think he's gonna get it done by decision. I'll go with the cappers on this sucker. Range. I did a little backwards there. I usually put my name then method. Anyway, I got it by decision. However, I'm not feeling confident because stats say Hadžović. If you compare the stats side by side, the link will be in the description for all these cappers. Definitely check out Pub Sports Radio Stat Diggers with DFS by the numbers and Uncle Wheezy.
Who's Uncle Wheezy?
He is an old guy capper, handicapper. He's not that old. I think he's probably my age. But anyway.
You're an old handicapper.
I am an old handicapper. Whatever, Nora. Whatever, Nora. Moving on. Next, we have the female bantamweight fight between the Raging Panda, Julija Avila, taking on Julija Stoliarenko. No nickname. Julija Avila, huge favorite, biggest favorite on the card. Minus 360. These odds are all from Bet Online as of right before I made this video. On Tapology, they had it minus 335. So if you want to count them as opening line odds, then it's moved. That means money's been coming in on Avila as the heavy favorite, minus 360. Widest odds on the card, biggest favorite on the card, Avila. The Raging Panda is coming off a loss to Sajara Eubanks by unanimous decision. She fights out of the Oklahoma Martial Arts Center. They have, the Julias both have the same height and same reach. Julija Stoliarenko, she is the Lithuanian fighter from Fighter House. Don't know anything about any of those. She's coming off a loss to Yana Kunitskaya. Isn't that Jakar Close's girlfriend? I think so. Or one of, not Jakar Close. Who's the other guy? It's a Brazilian. Shoot, I forget. But I don't know. Somebody in the comments put it in there. I forget. And it's right. I could picture him. I just can't. His name's right tip of my tongue. But anyway, Julija Stoliarenko. She loves arm bars. She is 9-4-1.
When are you gonna get my orange juice?
8 of those 9 victories are via arm bar decision. Are you kidding me, Nora? Look, it's not that hard. You open the cap, you pour it. Done.
How much do I pour until I spill?
Done. This juice is there. Okay, Stoliarenko. like I said, she loves arm bars. Take this note. You know what? These ladies also were supposed to fight previously. Stoliarenko, though, she passed out at the weigh-ins. So obviously she couldn't compete. So, yeah, that should. She's coming down. She's a big girl. She's got suck weight to come down to 130. Yeah, I know. You're gonna be. Go drink your orange juice. Get out.
I'm gonna be 8.
Anyway, Stoliarenko. Like I said, she did have. She passed out during the weigh-ins last time, and that's why they couldn't proceed. She was unable to perform because of the bad weight cut. Let's see what these cappers have to say in this heavily favored, one-sided fight against with Julija Avila taking on the one-trick pony Stoliarenko. She has one victory by unanimous or split decision, I think. One victory by split decision. The rest of them arm bar submission from guard. She loves that. So, but I think Avila, she's keen to that, you know. But I don't know. Last time I covered this fight, I said even if she sees it coming, she can't stop it. So I don't know. If she gets on top, she does a ground and pound, Stoliarenko scoop her arm up, and that's all. I don't know. It's a tough. That minus 360 is ridiculous. Anyway, might as well throw all these cappers up here. We've got Pub Sports Radio, Wheezy, and DFS by the numbers say within distance for Avila. They think it's going to be a little bit of TKO action, I do believe. Community's only given a slight lean to Avila, though. He's saying by decision.
Who's Community?
Crisscross, Community MMA. Fights are over and we're going to the club. We got champagne because we ain't no scrub. I got a whole bunch that can fill a tub. Yeah, he's awesome. Anyway, Community MMA is saying by decision. King of Crackdown 5095 is also saying by decision. You know, female fights, they almost always say by decision. Actually, Community did not say by decision. I'm sorry, he didn't specify how. So, I don't know. Community MMA, the Community MMA, Crisscross. Let's see, Vlad from UFC, Celebrities and Classics. Also, and like I said, a lot of these are from older videos because this is the Monday night thing. I had problems finding cappers. Now, like today when I was at work, like 4 cappers put their. So now, but when I was researching this card or this set of fights here for this show, it was tough to come up with. So that's why I used a lot of the older picks. There's the picks are picks. And finally, we've got the Parlay Punch, Matt and Josh, P Punch. Matt says TKO. Josh says decision, making this a full capper consensus. Full capper consensus is when
all the handicappers pick one side.
And in this case, all the handicappers are picking the Raging Panda, Julija Avila.
Panda? Where?
Panda? She doesn't look like a panda.
Aww,
That's her nickname.
Cute.
Yeah, that's her nickname, Raging Panda.
Pandas are cute.
Yeah, till they bite you for bamboo. Arr!
Thanks for bamboo.
Huh? Okay, so everybody's taking Julija Avila. I can't. minus 360. Sorry. This is a dog or pass situation for me. Oh, you know what? I miss. Oh, this is incorrect. Pulse Sports Radio did not both say within distance. I was looking at the wrong fight when I wrote them. Pulse Sports Radio DFS is taking Julija. Ouija. He said dog or pass, but now he's just saying pass. He's not taking anything on this fight, but DFS, I'm sorry, I messed up because I was looking at a different fight. But regardless, I'm gonna hedge bet. Okay, this is for Tapology. I'll probably pick Julija Avila, but my hedge bet.
Is she the main panda?
She is, but my hedge bet is Stoliarenko by submission is my hedge. However, Tapology, you got these boards, Snore.
I wanna pick the panda.
That's her name. It's Julija Avila.
Where do I put it?
What? This is your boards. Oh, you want to pick it? There's no room because it's choose a Capra consensus. All right, fine. In that box, can you reach? Good enough. Nora is also taking Julija,
Panda.
the Raging Panda Avila.
I want to choose one from there too.
Out of Yancy Medeiros and Damir Hadžović.
I want to see the pictures.
All right, in that red folder. Open that red folder, bring it over, I'll show you. These are the guys, Yancy Medeiros, Damir Hadžović, okay? And the girls,
Him's gonna win.
him's gonna win, Yancy Medeiros. That's what the cappers think too. And there's the girls, that's Raging Panda, Julija Avila, and you can't see her face because of that menu thing, but that's Julija Stoliarenko. They're both pretty. Raging Panda's prettier, I think. But prettiness doesn't win fights.
Is the guy I wanted?
What? You right here, this one. The one that all the cappers are picking too.
No,
Okay.
there's still space.
Moving on. Next. We've got, like I said, this originally was when I wrote these fights down Saturday. This was listed as the curtain jerker, but now it has made it up. It's made it up to the main card. That guy's name is Andre Touchy Fili.
Fili.
Andre Touchy
I
Fili.
thought it was Fili.
Fili.
Fili. I thought it was
F-I-L-I. Fili.
I
Philly.
thought it was Fili.
Philly. And he is taking on the Pit, Daniel Pineda. The Pit, Daniel Pineda. Okay, Andre Fili is fighting out of Alpha Male in Sacramento, California. There's a couple guys that have fights coming up from Alpha Male. Orion Koski is going to be fighting Philip Rowe July 31st. And Yadong Song is taking on Casey Kenny August 7th. Okay, anyway, Andre Fili's coming off a loss to Bryce Mitchell, who is beast. Bryce Mitchell's great. I'm very high on him. He's his pro debut was in 2009. He's got 29 full professional fights. His record is 21-8. He's the minus 225 favorite here. Big old favorite.
My panda's chubby.
Yep. Not that one though. Not her. She's not. But anyway, he's got a 4-inch height and a 4-inch reach advantage. Yeah, over Daniel Pineda. Okay. Daniel Pineda, this guy, also a beast. He comes in with a record of 27-14. Yes, indeedy, with the double-digit losses. Yes, indeedy, with the double-digit losses. But he has 43 combined professional fights. He is the 2-1 underdog. Well, almost 2-1. It's plus 190 underdog here for the Pit. His pro debut 2007, a little bit before Fili, like 2 years before. But Fili, I think, has more UFC fights. Pineda has more professional fights, but that's regional scene and I think like other lesser promotions. One interesting fact about Pineda is he has 100% finish rate. That's right. See those 27 fights or 27 victories? All of them were by finish. I think all of them were by knockout. Yeah, every fight has an R around next to it, meaning he didn't. Every time he's gone to decision, he's lost. That's what that means. And it means like this, the over-under here is 2.5 over. If you think it's going to go the distance, minus 135. Under, plus 105. I just wrote that from Bet Online. Plus number for this to go under, and Daniel Pineda, all 27 fights that he's won went under. He's a finishing machine. Okay. He fights at a 4-ounce fight club in Houston, Texas. Also fighting out of there, Ike Villanueva, who is on this card against Marcin Prachnio. Also, Domingo Pilarte, he's fighting on here against, not here, but he's fighting in August 21st against Brian Boom Kelleher. And another note I put down, Daniel Pineda happens...
Why do you have so many Spider-Man?
Because those are the ones I just pulled out of the drawer when I need to cover up my job logo. Yeah. Okay. What I was saying? Oh, Daniel Pineda is on the staff at 4-ounce Fight Club as the wrestling coach. But yet, he's got all these knockout finishes, 27 of them. So, 27 victories all by finish. I think they're all by, I don't know about, they might be a couple subs in there. But anyway, I don't know, I was just doodling. Okay, so, let's see, taking the favorite, we've got, taking Touchy Fili.
Can I draw a picture of this?
You can draw over there, on that board. Just, or you can draw on, yeah, you can draw on that paper, go ahead. We've got the king of correct downs. He's saying Andre Fili by decision. Here's where I was talking about the Pub Sports Radio guys. Both of them are taking Andre Fili within distance. This is where I looked at the wrong thing. So PSR, Wheezy, and DFS both are saying within distance. Their big thing is the violence bet. They think that's going to be under plus money. They're saying like plus 120. They had odds on that. I couldn't find those. But anyway, I didn't really look hard though. Chris Cross, the Community MMA. He is saying by decision for Chris Cross, the Community MMA. Parlay Punch. Both Matt and Josh taking Andre Fili by TKO against Daniel Pineda. And not a capper consensus because we have the contrarian pick, UFC celebrities and classics. Vlad, the Bulgarian cowboy, is taking Pineda, and he's saying his pick also is the fight doesn't go the distance. So we're gonna say Pineda within distance, inside the distance or within distance for Vlad. In this case, I'm gonna have to go with Fili because I don't, Pineda. I'm very impressed. All his victories are within distance, or finished victories. But I don't like double-digit losses. You guys know I fade double-digit losses. So I think Andre Fili's gonna win. And I'm not sure about that violence bet. I think it's gonna go to decision, and he's got a bad track record of winning decisions. He's won 0 decisions. So Fili, I got him winning a decision over Pineda, and there you have it. So
Look, she has heart lips.
So to recap, I see that. Time check. I don't have a watch anymore. I broke my watch.
I know.
Half past my mole.
That's a freckle.
Half past my freckle. What time is it? Time check. Half past that freckle. Anyway, to recap, I've got Yancy Medeiros plus money. Yancy Medeiros
It's a panda eating bamboo.
beating Damir Hadžović by decision. Then for Tapology, I'm gonna pick the Raging Panda, Julija Avila. However, I'm gonna put a hedge bet of probably $10 on Stoliarenko to win by submission, because that armbar, man, that's deadly if she can get it. Even though Avila, I saw interviews when they're gonna fight the first time, and Avila knows. She's like, I know her trick, and I know I have to be looking out for that armbar. But you know what? Sometimes you just can't. I mean, even you can see it coming, you still can't avoid it. I don't know. So anyway, like I said, Avila should dominate. She should win. She should win by decision. But I'm gonna hedge bet Stoliarenko. And finally, I've got touchy-feely Andre Fili beating the Pit, Daniel Pineda. I think he's gonna do that by decision, because Pineda doesn't win decisions, and I think Andre Fili is durable enough not to get knocked out. I think and if you look at the Pub Sports Radio Show, the stats, I think very similar on these two fighters. There might be a slight edge Pineda. I can't really remember, but this is the one. Hadžović had the stat. That's why, but he's the favorite. I'm gonna go with the cappers and the plus money. Anyway.
What does a full note look like?
A full music note? Ask Mom. I can't right now. Okay, so gather the info, place the bets, and cash the tickets. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Give me that thumbs up. Be sure to
subscribe and comment down below and ring the bell.
And share. You always forget about sharing. Sharing is caring. If you know fight fans, share this video with them. Sharing is caring. I'm sure they'll like it. Anyway, you can feel free to hit that bell.
I didn't know you could share on YouTube.
Yeah, you can share the link. You can copy it and share it via media. Okay, good luck on these bets, and I will see you next episode. Get out of the way.